Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Roar. Today is Monday, the 23rd of November. The topic for today is change. And one of the most consistent things in life is change. Change can be difficult because it makes people feel uncomfortable. Actually, there's two types of changes, changing something and changing yourself. And they're both difficult for a lot of people. It's even more difficult to change yourself. But today we're going to talk more about the changes that are happening in the world and how we have to react to them. Some changes have to be made immediately. Something that happens, if something happens in your life, let's say somebody was in a car accident, you have to kind of change your plans. And others, you kind of can take your time. You know you have to get there, but you can actually make plans to change them. But there's still changes that are taken care of. Just think about all the changes that have gone through in our lives. Just this being able to record a video and share it to social media from my home is a big change in the way we communicate. I mean, even 10 years ago, I wasn't able to do this. And who knows what we're going to be doing in the next 10 years. It might be even, I can't even imagine what the difference will be, but the things will change. And also, by the same token, being able to watch this video on a device that's smaller than a deck of cards from anywhere is something we only thought that the Jetsons would be able to do. And I guess I'm showing my age by mentioning the Jetsons. You know that. Every year in our life, we make changes. There's one thing, as I said before, consistency is making changes. Think about it. We've gone from, depending on gas-powered automobiles, to going to hybrids and electrics. We've gone from cassettes, well, actually, vinyl records forever were around. It seemed like they were never going to go out of style. Then we went to cassettes, and that was a short time. When then we went to CDs, we thought, oh, geez, this is a new way. This is the way it's always going to be, and all the CD players were made. And then we went to streaming audio. It just, that's a great example of how fast things change, especially as you keep going on. And this year, 2020, has been an exceptional year for changes. Gosh, it's not just because it's a political election year, but the virus that has spread across the country, our lives and the lives of our friends and family depend on our changes. I mean, this is really a big change that we're going through. Who would have imagined just a year ago, when we were getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas, that if someone would have told you, well, next year is going to be difficult because there's going to be a big virus and it's going to be very contagious and people aren't going to be able to get together. You'd never have believed them. So you can't, it's just something that's come upon us that we have to take care of. The good thing is that we have experience in making changes. We've gone through changes all our lives. The older you are, you've gone through more changes. And it's also great to know that we will overcome the challenges because we know that we have the capability of changing. Having that capability of changing is the most important thing. So as we move forward, whether it's a change or a pivot in your business, in your life, that's something we're always going to be doing, and there's no use in standing around complaining about it. You spend your time finding out how you're going to make that change to make your life a little bit easier. Because in the long run, the changes generally help things out. If it didn't, it wouldn't be any reason to change. Have a great week, and I'll look forward to talking to you next week.